Hello, Green Meadows families and friends, and welcome back to Zooming In on Green Meadows. This week, our guest will be Mrs. Knipp. Mrs. Knipp likes camping and hiking, bakes and decorates cakes, and has a pet leopard gecko. Let's learn even more about Mrs. Knipp when you join us after the break.
Good morning, Mrs. Knipp.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Wide awake.
That's excellent. Think I had to pull you out of work here for a few minutes, but that's okay, right?
Oh, yeah. Anytime you can get away for a few minutes is great.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you with us on Zooming In. You are our first cafeteria worker, and we are happy to have someone from that area. The way that this works is I have a few questions for you. You don't know the questions. That makes some people nervous, but some people get excited about it. And the idea is that we just learn a little bit more about you as a person and some fun, interesting things. And you get to talk to the kids and they get to enjoy learning more about you. So if you're ready to get started, I am ready to get started. Are you good?
I'm good to go.
All right. So our first question is just a typical question to learn what you do here at Green Meadows. So what do you do at Green Meadows? And could you tell us a little bit more about your job?
Okay, I work I work in the cafeteria. I am over on the blue side mostly. I run the register, get to count all the kids that come in and help them to remember their numbers. Sometimes they have trouble with that.
I believe it.
And then I also work in the back in the kitchen. I am in charge of the fruit. So if you're eating anything fruity on lunch or breakfast, that's usually me. So
Very cool.
yeah.
Well, we all need that lunch and breakfast sustenance here at school, so we're glad to have you around. Okay, so let's get into our random questions. I tried to work in a couple facts that you gave us for the secret staff member clues this week, and that includes this first question. It says, "We heard you enjoy baking cakes. What is the worst food you have ever eaten, and why did you try it? And on the other side, what is your favorite flavor of cake to bake?"
Okay. The worst food I've ever ate is probably Brussels sprouts. And it was when I was a kid, and your mom and dad, they always try to make you eat your vegetables, and I just did not like them at all.
I've tried them a couple times. Not my favorite. Yeah.
And then my favorite cake flavor to bake is probably chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. I love chocolate, anything, and I like chocolate icing on the cakes. I usually do the white icing and the decorating.
Yeah.
So I really like it when I can use the chocolate.
Yeah, when you can use your favorite instead of what you need to make it look nice, right?
Right. That's if I make a mistake, then I can, eat my mistakes.
All right, very good. Okay, so moving on. We also learned this week that you love camping and hiking. Whether those things are included or not, what would be your perfect weekend?
Mrs. Knipp loves the outdoors. Somebody that loves being outside knows they should always be prepared for changes in the weather. Our BSN sports store has a variety of gear for differing temperatures. Maybe Mrs. Knipp should click on the link in the description below and grab an item or two. You should follow right along with her.
Oh gosh, my perfect weekend. That's a tough one. Not working.
Okay.
Probably getting away, and we have a camper, and
All right.
probably getting away and going somewhere, and state parks usually is where we go. So going there and camping for the weekend and
Very cool.
riding our bikes and running and hiking.
Awesome. Everything healthy and outdoors. I like it. I did just get an email the other day that the state parks have free admittance the day after Thanksgiving.
I heard that. I heard that.
If anybody's watching and wants to go visit a state park on the Friday after Thanksgiving, you can get in for free.
I highly recommend it. Hope the weather's nice and
Yeah, no
everybody
kidding.
can get out. Yeah.
Okay. So are you an organized person, or do you prefer to have a little organized chaos? And since you have to choose one, which person in your life did you learn that style from?
I'm probably more of an organized person. I
Okay.
like to know when things are going to happen and how things are going to go through my day. So I would probably go towards that.
Okay.
I like chaos once in a while, but not a lot of it. It's too stressful.
Yeah, I hear you.
And probably from my mom. She always had a list of things to do and meals. She would always list what meal we were going to have on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She had it all planned out.
Man, I am not that organized. I am more of the organized chaos person. I know where everything is. There's not a list going on around here. It's if it's in that pile, I know it's there, and I'll find it when I need it.
I bet your wife just loves that too.
Oh, I'm sure she does. Okay. What is something you have to keep with you at all times, and why do you need that something so much?
Mrs. Knipp doesn't keep a school email, so she tends to miss out on our video releases. She should definitely subscribe to our channel so she can stay up to date, and so should you. Click on the red subscribe button under this video, and don't forget to smash that like button.
Wow, that's a good one. I'm thinking maybe my cell phone,
Okay.
just in case I need to get a call or somebody's in trouble or something. It's nice to know you got access right there.
Yeah, they are quite useful. I wish, sometimes I wish I was back in the 90s when I didn't have one, but they are very handy and you can get a lot of information from them. So it's something you definitely always need to have by your side.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all enjoy hanging out with our group of friends, you with your group and me with my group, probably. When you hang out, what benefit do you bring to your group of friends?
I would think maybe some laughter.
Okay.
I always try to find the funny in a situation, and I just kind of like to joke a lot. So
Very cool.
maybe laughter.
Yeah, I think that's what the specials team tries to bring to Green Meadows. That's our goal, is to keep everybody in a good mood. So we are one and the same in that aspect. Okay, we've got one more random question and then we'll get to our final question. So there are always things in our lives that we are still trying to accomplish. What are one or two things that you are still trying to accomplish, and what makes them important to you?
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can answer that one. That's a tough one.
Sometimes it's my goal to stump people, but it's okay if you have to think about it.
Things I want to accomplish. Oh, you got me on that one.
That's okay.
I think I've done a lot, and I don't think that far ahead as far as what I want to accomplish. So I can't answer that one. You got me on that one.
That's okay. Sometimes those organized people are organized for the week, not for the future.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you answering all of our random questions. Before you go, is there anything you'd like to say to Green Meadows friends, families, or any community members that could be watching?
Well, I just really enjoy working at school. I know kids can be chaotic at times and
Yes.
crazy, but they're really special. They really come up with a lot of deep things. If you really think about it, they come up with like, where did you get that? And it's a really good place to work. I'm blessed to work with a bunch of ladies that are really caring not only for each other, but for the kids, and want the best for them. And, we just enjoy getting together and working together. It's not a job to me. It's an enjoyment when I come
Very
to
good.
work. And I encourage anybody to come and work. You have your summers off, and it's just a really nice place to work.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us this morning, Mrs. Knipp. We really appreciate having you, learning a little bit more about you, and we're excited to see who will be our secret staff member next week, and we hope you
All right.
watch us with that one.
Okay, I look forward to that too.
Well, you have a great day.
All right, thank you.